Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. We're going to start in just a few minutes. Thank you so much. If you're tuning in on Zoom or if you're tuning in on Facebook, we're super happy to have you. Thank you so much, folks, tuning in Zoom and on Facebook. We're going to start in just a few minutes. Welcome to the season finale of Spicebox on Zmack Virtual. We're super happy to have these artists in residence coming to us from around the world with their fantastic improv form based on dishes cooked by a special guest. Our special guest tonight is CHARMIKA STEWART, coming to you from Tokyo. CHARMIKA and I used to perform musical improv together in Shanghai with a fantastic group called Snap, and boy, did we love it. Yes, I know you can see me. I want you to see me. I grew this beard so that you can see me. So whoever is sharing under the Zmack account, thanks very much for saying, I know I can see him. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. We are Zmack Virtual, which is improv for Asia, online improv for Asia at Asia time zones. And we're super excited to have Spicebox, one of our programs that launched with us back when we began earlier this year. And of course, we have got many different programs. At the end of the show, I'll talk to you about other things that are coming up. Tonight, we're super happy to have everybody. If you are tuning in from our Zoom room, we ask that you adjust your settings to gallery view. If you go up in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the little clicky thing, and you click the clicky thing, and you can select gallery view. When you select gallery view, if it says show non-video participants, do nothing. But if it says hide non-video participants, you want to change it. You want to click it so that what you're seeing is you want to see show non-video participants. That way they're hidden. Boy, I'm really got the fumble mouth today. You see the chat window there. We've got two chats going. We've got the Facebook chat. We've got the Zoom chat. If you have comments, if you have suggestions during the show, if you want to talk to the cast, then what you need to do is just type there into the chat box. Thank you, James. Jim Gaffigan actually steals a lot of his material from me. I'm taking him to court for it, but not in the U.S., in China, where things are a little bit easier to prosecute. So thanks very much for joining us, folks. I'm manipulating many different things here. I'm coming to you from Thailand, and one of the things I love about Thailand is that the number 5 is pronounced ha. So when we laugh, we type in 555 to show our laughter. So everybody, whichever chat box you're using, can you type in 555, get your laughter warmed up? Thank you so much, Marie. We want to see a lot of laughter. They do get feedback. The actors do see the chat boxes. And of course, they get a lot out of it. We may not be performing live, but the audience can still participate. And we think that two W's look like hands coming together for applause. So if you want to applaud, what we want you to do is type in a W. So can we get a bunch of W's in your chat box? Capital W's are a huge round of applause, a standing ovation. Little W's are that polite golf clap because, well, they weren't funny, but they tried. But the good news about Spicebox is they're funny. I like them. I like them a lot, and I'm excited to have them. And I'm excited to have our guest tonight. Boy, this is going to be a great show. So let me just stop screen sharing and put my pretty face on the camera so that everybody can see this beard I've been working on. Hi, I'm Kurt, coming to you from Bangkok, and I want to welcome Spicebox on the screen. We're super excited to have you, Marie and company, for your season finale before you go on hiatus. Look at this, coming to us from Austria, from Greece, Chicago, And we've got Lakshmi from Bangalore. If you don't know Lakshmi, you're going to know Lakshmi. You're going to love her like the rest of us do. How are y'all feeling tonight? You excited?
Very excited.
Yes.
Lakshmi, I've never seen you not excited. So you've always got that big old grin, you know, and it's one of the best.
I'm very excited because I have watched almost all of Spicebox's shows. So it's an honor to be part of the cast. Yeah.
It is. It's absolutely an honor for me because I get the prime seat to see what's going on. How's things with you, Spicebox? Marie, McAllis?
We're good. I think this is our last show before we're getting, we have already been kind of on a summer break, but now we're going on a proper summer break. So if you're not here, you won't see us until probably October.
Excited to go out big.
Yes.
That's the only way to go. So, shall I bring on our guest, Marie?
Yes, please do.
Right.
I'm so excited for our guest.
From Tokyo, Japan, originally from Lafayette, Louisiana, and someone that is one of my closest friends in the world and one of my favorite improv partners. We used to sing together on stage in Snap Musical Improv back in Shanghai. Ladies and gentlemen, it's CHARMIKA STEWART. CHARMIKA, come on and join us.
Woo!
Hey, you guys.
How's everything in Tokyo today, CHARMIKA?
It's can I ask a question real quick? How much am I allowed to swear? Is that do we not do that?
Considering how much work I've been doing with Susan Messing recently, I swear a fuck ton, and you suck it. So go ahead,
it's fucking hot. It's real fucking hot. That's what I could say about Tokyo at the present moment. Pleasure to be here, you guys. Happy to see you guys.
Well,
just look at Michale's face in Greece when you said it's fucking hot. He was like, I know.
All right, Marie, the floor is yours. I'm here with you, but the floor is yours.
Yes. So what we like to do is, so we came together because we love food and improv, but mainly food and improv. So we always start by just having a chat around food. Also because we have a guest player, Lakshmi is playing with us for the first time today. And so what we will do is we'll talk about 5 minutes just about food before we give CHARMIKA the stage to find out what she cooked for us. But yeah, anything. I bought a whole lot of tomatoes today, like a lot of tomatoes, and I'm so excited. I was kind of acting like, oh, I can't have those good Austrian tomatoes anymore before I'm going to Greece on Friday, where I then can have Greek. I love tomatoes in the summer. I'm also very excited about those Greek
tomatoes are not as good as Austrian tomatoes. Welcome here and you'll find out.
No, I mean, it was a bit insane that I was acting like, oh my God, I need to eat all those tomatoes now. But I'm also very excited about the Greek tomatoes.
Well, I've eaten CHARMIKA's cooking on a number of occasions, and she's a fantastic cook, as one would expect from someone from her part of the world. We're both from I'm from Mississippi. She's from Louisiana, and it's good food down there.
Geographically, we're from a very similar area. Though I have to say, I mean, I'm a bit of a snob about when it comes to cooking and food, but one of my favorite parts of the world that makes stuff for people to consume is the Mediterranean, area. It's just they just lucked out, right? They just you guys have put in the left, right, up, down, A-B start of ingredients. I hope someone else besides me gets that reference, but
yes, I love that reference. It's awesome. Yeah, we're lucky.
Cheat codes for cooking. I love it.
Yes. I wish I remember what this cheat code was doing though. It's probably from
I must say another cuisine that I'm very excited about is Indian food.
Oh. I just moved to Bangkok from the island, and on the island we had a gentleman from Punjab who had a restaurant there, and I loved his food. And now I'm here in the weirdest city under the weirdest lockdown. In the middle of your show, curfew is going to take effect here in Bangkok, and I was just so happy that our good friend Caesar from The Offer, who lives right downstairs, told me that there's finally the vegetable market open today. So for the first day in 3 days, I've gotten vegetables. Very grateful for that. Yeah, I want to. I'm going to order dosa tomorrow. There's a place in Bangkok called Dosa King.
Dosa is amazing. You know, I have lived and eaten dosa since the day I was born. Probably not the day I was born, but like a month there. I was definitely eating dosa. I was being fed dosa. But if somebody asked me what is something that I would never tire of eating, it's dosa.
Hmm.
Because it's just so simple and crunchy, and you can have it with like sweet or salt or, yeah, I'm a big fan of dosa. And I met a friend of mine who's in Canada doing a PhD. She came down after 2 years because of the lockdown, and her mother makes this particular powder. So it has like some peanut, ground peanut, and it has some masalas, and it's really tasty because you can put it over anything and then you taste nothing else. So as you can tell, I'm not big on flavors. I'm just like, let's hide everything and eat this tasty thing, make everything taste like this one thing I like. So that powder has that thing for me, and it's almost coming to an end.
Oh,
I feel like as Spicebox dosa are very close to our heart because that was the first thing that a foodie guest ever cooked for our show.
Oh, wow.
That was Bala, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Bala.
Yeah, Bala makes a mean dosa. Yeah, it's good dosa.
Well, when I was eating it on the island, I was eating totally vegetarian food, and I thought, look at me. I'm eating vegetarian. I'll lose weight. No, I gained it. All the ghee, all the cream.
That was one of the reasons why I every now and every few years, I give up animal products, and I always expect to lose weight, and it's just not. It doesn't happen. Because you have to do more than just give up animal products. You also have to like be healthy, and I can't do both of those at once. Like that's just not a thing I'm into. I don't enjoy it. Life is short anyway. I mean, I can't like just give up the entirety of my taste buds for the sake of health, sadly. But
I feel like, first of all, life is too short not to enjoy food. I think that's very much Spicebox philosophy. But also, I think this is such a good entry to give you the stage and for us to disappear and to find out what you cooked for us. We definitely know it's not vegetarian, or it's not vegan and healthy. Maybe
no,
it is.
I don't do both at once. I just do vegan. I don't do healthy. Sorry. So that's not.
Yeah, I think we should also turn off our camera and give you the stage and find out what it is.
Sure. Okay, let me serve it to myself, aka the audience. All right. So I made a TV dinner, the 1950s style. I made mac and cheese and chicken nuggets, but hold on. Let me see. How do I actually make it so that you guys can see it? Hold on. So this is what it looks like. Let me try to orient the camera such that it is visible. So,
Oh, damn.
there we go. There we go. All right, we tried.
Those are vegan chicken nuggets, Shar?
Yeah, so let me show you the packaging real quick. So that in Japan, where I live presently, we are very blessed to have a line of like just vegan stuff. So this is called Maru de Mito. They're a vegan brand, and they just make like various stuff that emulates fast food chains. So these taste like, chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I've got like other meat-like things that are all made out of tofu, because there's that in abundance here. And I just use regular, macaroni pasta noodles. Let me just show you guys the ingredients while I'm doing this.
I wonder about the vegan cheese. Does it melt as well as normal cheese?
It melts. It's very stretchy. So this is what it is. It's beyond tofu, and it melts like cheddar. Actually, I just noticed it says vegan cheese on here. I've been using this shit for a year, and this is my first time seeing this. I didn't even notice it said that. I just saw the picture of pizza and I ran with it. Yeah, it melts like cheese. And I also it doesn't like, it's not like rich like cheddar, right? So I add nutritional yeast, or also known as nooch, to give it more of like a cheddary flavor. And I also add Smoked Tabasco with chipotle peppers to give it a bit of a smoky flavor. That's most of the ingredients. You've already seen. I do this particular dish because it's super easy. I mean, like from the time I started this call, which was not that long ago, until like 5 minutes ago, it's very simple. It happened. I can do this whole dish in like 15 minutes. And I love mac and cheese. I like emulating dishes from my meeting days in vegan formats. That's like a hobby of mine. I like to I don't know, tell people it's vegan like halfway through the meal. I went to a vegan restaurant about a year and a half ago, and they had the most amazing mac and cheese. And I was like, I'm sure I can make this. Theirs is still better, but mine is pretty damn good. I add like mushrooms and Italian spices to give it more, I don't know, body. And yeah, so it was the first in a long line of, I guess, the hobby that I have now. I'll show it to you again while I'm talking. It's like my hobby of trying to emulate meaty dishes or dishes with animal products. That's just what I do. It's like my hobby during lockdown. Everyone got a hobby during lockdown, right? Like if some people started knitting, some people started I don't know, eating billionaires. I would like to do that one. That was a bit harder where I'm currently located, but this one was an easy one to do at home. And yeah, I feel better about myself.
We got a comment on Facebook from Zmack superfan James Marshall, who actually creates the puppets for the Puppet Improv Nep Squad, the Puppet Improv show in Shanghai. He's based in Thailand. He says nutritional yeast is great on everything. He sprinkles it on buttered toast even.
It's fucking great. I mean, it's a superfood. It makes you feel better. It's super healthy and it tastes great. Like everyone should have it.
Don't hold back on the cursing at all, Char.
No, I fucking promise you I will not do that. Yeah, no, it's great. Everyone should do it. It's good for your body. Tastes good. Yeah. Do it because you love yourself. You deserved it. You've had a rough year.
Well, before the show, Char, you and I were talking about why you were deciding to cook macaroni and cheese, and we started talking about Kraft dinners, those blue boxes with the powdered cheese. We both grew up with those.
Yeah, I was a latchkey kid, and I made that a lot. Like when I was in the single digits, and then I just got into the double digits. Making Kraft stuff was it was a thing that I did for me and my family, and those might actually be vegan. I can't imagine that they use animal products because those are expensive. So actually, I'm not sure if those are vegan or not, but I can't get them in Asia, or at least not easily. So emulating that from my childhood is super. Here's a nice Japanese word for you, natsukashi. It means like nostalgic. So it's a super nostalgic thing to have. So I'm gonna have a nostalgic dish for you guys tonight, and you can remember your childhoods with me.
Thank you. Could you taste it and then tell us what it tastes like?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it tastes like childhood. Oh, here's the dish. Oh God, eating on camera. This is awkward, but okay.
Thank you.
No, it tastes like real cheese and chicken. I'm happy.
Thank you. Does the cast have any more questions?
I do. Hi, Sharmika. It's Nicole. I was also a latchkey kid that made a lot of boxed Kraft macaroni and cheese. And I was wondering if there was anything like specific that you did with it or like associated memories of that time.
Oh, shit, yeah, dude. So like, okay, so Kraft mac and cheese, as we can all remember, is garbage. It tastes like plastic, but we loved it, right? And just like other things, which all tasted like plastic from the 80s and 90s, you add other plastics like government cheese to make it less plasticky. So there was a lot of like this kitchen chemistry, right? Like you add things to make you feel like you're Emeril Lagasse, like you're a television chef, and that you're doing something that like you're not supposed to do. Like I'm taking this like trash shit and turning it into like a 3-star Michelin restaurant. So yeah, it's like taking other really cheap things and making something nicer out of it. That was a hobby.
And did you do anything specific while you ate it? Because I know, like, I wasn't allowed to watch TV, so I would eat boxed macaroni, crafted cheese, and watch as much TV as I could before my mom.
You weren't allowed to watch. Who raised you if you didn't have a
That's what
TV?
you raised.
Like, I don't understand that. What does that mean if you don't have a TV?
I don't know. But tell me more about you. I'll tell you later.
Not really. I mean, like, I played a lot of Nintendo 64. That was, I don't remember ever not doing that. That was just like all of the time. No, I think it's just like cooking for my family because my mom worked 2 jobs at the time. So I was the oldest child, and it was nice to cook for my family and feel, you know, important and adult.
Mhm. All right. Thank you. That's awesome.
Yes,
Cool.
thank you. I think we got enough. So enjoy your dish while we will play for you.
Please, I look forward to it.
All right. So thank you, Spicebox, and thank you, Charmika. Char and I are going to turn our cameras off, and then we're going to see what Spicebox can do with this suggestion. Vegan macaroni and cheese and vegan chicken nuggets. Yay, Spicebox!
I know we're not the real thing. I know we are vegan chicken nuggets, but I think we can win the fight against those real chicken nuggets. I mean, what is even a real chicken nugget?
What
Please
is real, right?
Yeah, what is real?
I mean, this competition wouldn't exist. Like, we wouldn't have to go out there and make the diners believe that we are not real. I mean, we are real. If we didn't stand a chance, right? We really stand a chance. That's why they've called us.
Yes.
That's the invited ones.
I think we, the vegan chicken nuggets, can really win the contest of the chicken nuggets that taste most like chicken nuggets. I
You know what
believe
they
in
say
us.
about, I believe in us.
I believe in us.
And what
believe
is
in
tradition
us.
but something that keeps going forward? If they needed vegan chicken, we are the future.
We are the future.
I just don't get it. Why would you like to be like Michelangelo? Like, why don't you want to be your own self and be great at what you're doing?
Sheldon, I keep telling you this. As the oldest in this family, it is very important to me to make sure we are kept in beautiful surroundings, in beautiful art, okay? And if I'm going to do something as an 8-year-old, I'm going to do it on a scale of like tremendousness.
No,
okay?
but I do get that, Kirka, but like the thing is, like, why don't you put your own taste and your own, like, you know, abilities? You do make yourself recognizable as Kirka, not like as someone that looked like Michelangelo, like painted like Michelangelo. Like, be your own girl. Like
take a Michelangelo formula and like, I don't know, maybe add some silver.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna find your own way of doing things. But it's
No,
like,
this is great. Maybe I'll paint people with some body fat.
yeah,
That
sure.
looks real.
Yeah.
They will start saying like Michelangelo was a pre-me instead of I copied Michelangelo. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You're in the right track. As long as you don't fry them afterwards with all this fat that you put on them. Don't look at me like that. Like,
well, you know, I painted this whole mural in your room and all you do is come in here and complain it looks too much like the masters. You know, it's too good. It's in a style that too many people like. And I just feel like I tried so hard.
No, but that's the thing. You're trying so hard to be like them, and I want you to be more like you. Just like, what do you want to do? Do you want to paint it all green? Paint it all green. Do you want to paint
Do you want to know what I want to do?
Yeah.
Finger paint.
Yeah, gonna bring you the paint. You're gonna stop this noise. We're trying to sleep.
Sorry. Just experimenting with food.
Don't make that face at me.
What face?
Don't make that face at me.
What face?
You look like you think you're innocent. And I know it was you.
No.
No, I know it was you who finished the nutritional yeast and did not buy any more.
No.
Really? No. You're just going to deny the truth.
I have an alternative version of the truth.
Okay, what is your alternative version? Is that like beyond the truth? Can we call it beyond the truth?
Beyond truth.
Okay,
Yes.
beyond truth. What is your version, Amy?
Well, beyond truth or beyond tea. The nutritional yeast finished itself and did not buy any new one.
Oh, it finished itself. It just like imploded.
Mhm.
It just
I mean, why wouldn't you put it on anything? So it put it on itself and ate itself. And plant-based truth, this is plant-based truth.
plant-based beyond truth.
Plant-based beyond truth.
Okay, I think, Amy, we're gonna have to talk about this relationship as roommates. If you just
I'm
want
sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. I was knocking the door, but nobody opened, so I just came back from the back door. It's like the nutritionalist just told me to come by and tell you that like there's been a shortage of new nutritional yeast, so it's gonna be late until the new one comes to your home. We're very sorry about that. We're gonna put a new package in it, a second package in it, and we're very sorry. And also lock your back door because it's not safe if people can come in like without you realizing that they're coming in. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna go now, right? Bye. I'm sorry.
God, I hate being wrong.
Left the door open for the nutritional yeast.
I guess you didn't need it. I'm sorry.
Are you here to pick me up?
Yeah, are you Miss Generali?
That is correct.
All right,
Gen-
all right. Oh, it's Generali. I'm sorry, my apologies.
Generally.
Generali.
Generally.
Generali.
Like there's a rally, but all
Yeah.
the gen are there.
All right, so generally.
That's correct. That's
Right,
correct.
okay. I'm gonna take those baggages from you and I'm gonna carry them. It's like you just
Yeah.
follow me.
Would you also like to please carry the pillow along? It's really
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why don't you just put it out over your like this. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So is it your first time here in Peru?
Yes, it is indeed. And I have been promised some luxurious stay for this film shoot, actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, there are so many luxurious things you can do here in Peru. You can just like go on top of alpacas and just like ride all the way. Like you can just eat strawberries on the alpacas. You can just like whatever you want. Just like you can do it. The only thing you cannot do is just like drink from straws. You cannot do that here in Peru.
I won't do that. Okay. But actually, I mean, compared to all those things which sound like stuff people do in Peru, I would really like to find the best mac and cheese restaurant. Not like everyday thing, but like a really good, the best mac and cheese restaurant. Because I get really homesick sometimes.
Yeah, as far as I know, I don't know of any like mac and cheese restaurants, but we can ask like right here, we can ask our friends
What do
Mark.
you mean you don't know any mac and cheese restaurant?
Did you have a question for me?
Yeah, Mark, do you know any mac and cheese restaurants? Like,
How can he not know a mac and cheese restaurant?
like
I mean, my
How?
name is definitely Mark, so I should, if I would open a cheese restaurant, it would be a Mark and cheese restaurant.
Not
Do you want-
Mark. Mac.
mac and
Mac.
No, my name isn't Mac. My name is Mark, so it would be
No,
a Mark
I'm
and
looking for Mac. Mac.
a Mac, like a computer.
No, mac and cheese, as in like food.
I don't know if you want to put cheese on a computer. That sounds a bit silly to me, but
Give me back my pillow. Give me back my pillow.
well, that was weird,
but
Mark.
that was weird. Yeah, I don't really know what she wanted.
She said she wanted Mark and cheese. I got your Mark.
Yeah, I thought she meant me, but no.
Like,
Children, could you please all come in here?
Mama,
We have a family meeting, yes.
Mama,
mm,
Mama, I brought my book.
I'm so proud of you. I have called you all.
I brought my water bottle because everybody should always hydrate. We
I'm
only
right.
talk about food. We don't talk about water.
I forgot my water bottle. I just have my book.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, I have a tea. And I see James here has a nice little pen. Anyway, I called you all together here today to just tell you how proud I am of you and your quarantine hobbies. I really think that after spending 10 years inside, you guys are like at the top of your games, you know? I don't think you could be better readers, better writers, better hydrators. I'm so proud of you.
Can we
wait.
can we
Oh.
now go out after 10 years? Because it's been a while.
Well,
I miss drinking water along with other people.
no, you cannot. But Jessica, what I'd like you to do is read us your most recent poem, please, that you've written in that. We love it. Don't we, kids? We just love it.
Mm.
Thank you.
Let me find. Cheese. What is real? What is illusion? Cheese. Stringy like cheddar. Cheese. What is real? What is illusion?
Wow. That's
Thank
amazing.
you, Mommy.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And Jeffrey, would you like to read us your most recent little short story there that you're writing?
Sure. Well, I'm getting a little bit shy every time. Okay, but I'm gonna read
You
that.
can do it. You can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
love
can.
your work.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a man. Well, I'm not sure it should be a man. Anyway, once upon a time, there was a person that wanted to travel the world and wanted to realize how many different cheeses there are around here. He started from France And he never went out of that because there are so many cheeses in France, and he died there.
But why did you say he died? It could have been a she.
Or a
Because
they.
they died in France because they yeah.
May I show my performance art piece now?
Please do. Yes, please.
So the imagination is that we have just eaten a lot of cheese. And then this is how my piece begins. Thank you.
So proud of you. I can't believe you're all my children. I love you so
I
much.
just worry about that.
Can we eat
I'm
cheese
gonna-
now, Mom?
Yes.
Cheese for dinner!
Cheese for dinner.
Do you
So
remember?
oh, right. Now you're gonna interrupt me? Like seniority doesn't count at all, right? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, see this office has an open door policy and a horizontal hierarchy exactly to combat comments like that. Like, what does seniority mean? Nothing? No, it doesn't. Expertise means something.
I was talking about my age, but okay.
I'm
Just
sorry.
because you are 3 months older, that's like,
Exactly. That's exactly what I meant.
yeah.
You're still perpetuating the same problem. Like I'm still older than you.
By
3
3 months. 3 months.
Numbers are numbers, facts are facts. And I just wanted to say that the only thing that I wanted to say is that like all those years I've worked in this company, I haven't noticed that we have a plant in the door, in the front door. That's what I wanted to say. If that is not important, it's like I just realized something in the company. Okay, I'll just let you talk and I'm just gonna go and walk with my walking stick because I'm 3 months older. Okay, bye.
Why did he start using a walking stick at 41?
I think he's really trying to tell us to respect him without telling us to respect him.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, I
Are we
mean,
going to?
back in kindergarten, those 3 months made a difference, but now,
No, it didn't. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
really, have you seen that plant over there? Have you noticed that plant?
Eavesdropping.
yeah, you're like listening to us. What?
Oh, it's like amazed that there is this plant in the front doors. Like I've worked here for 15 years. I haven't seen that plant. Have you seen that plant?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's been there all the time.
Is it a cactus?
Like a huge cactus.
Yeah.
Like,
I sometimes stand under it when I'm waiting for the Uber.
what? How is it possible that I haven't seen that? It's like so clear, like right in front of my face. I could have like hit it, like get like.
Do you really want to hear? Do you really want to hear why, Henry? It's because you never look up from your phone.
Yeah.
Well, it's not entirely true. Like I'm not holding my phone right now.
Are you not? Is it because you're reaching out to it and you changed WhatsApp to your laptop and you're looking at that? There you are.
But like everybody keeps on calling me like all the time and texting me. I cannot like not. Well, here you'll see. Samantha is just telling me now that she just realized that the cactus exists right now.
You started an Instagram poll for this?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Hello, humans. We have come to invade from the planet Galandar to steal all of your cheese. Please proceed immediately to the designated bin and your cheese or be vanquished into vapor and die.
I have a question.
No questions will be allowed.
Are you taking the vegan cheese as well, or just the dairy cheese?
Okay, that is a good question.
And are you like only taking the cow dairy cheese, or like also the goat cheese?
We'll take everything that tastes like cheese.
No,
Cheese
don't.
and beyond.
So, are you also taking nutritional yeast? Because that's technically not cheese, but it makes things taste like cheese.
Cheese
Or-
and beyond, or be vanquished immediately.
So you're also taking tofu.
She asked too many questions. She has been vanquished.
See, I'm just confused by what you want.
I only
Because
have
do
that
you
one.
also want out-to-date cheese?
Everything that tastes like cheese and beyond.
So do you also want our shoes that smell like cheese, you know, when we were wearing them too much?
Absolutely, yes. Everything that tastes and smells like cheese and beyond.
Oh no! I used to be revered as cheese by humans. What? Where are you taking me?
Well, I have to give you because they asked for it. Just don't
Say
complain.
your
Like
demise
I-
or be
I on-
vaporized immediately.
I only have.
Thank you.
Did you steal all the cheese from the humans again? I
Yes,
see you're still
and-
eating.
Well,
You need
the
to stop
cheese
doing
on
this.
Earth is the best cheese in the 5 galaxies. That's why I need the cheese from Earth.
I know, but as you
I
can't
only
invade.
vaporized 500 of them this time, and I got some shoes.
Sarah, you need to stop invading planets for food. Like, it's not like you were like it's really not okay.
But have you ever tasted anything better than cheese in the 5 galaxies? Cheese.
Than Earth cheese? No,
Wouldn't
of
you
course
travel
not.
to Earth and kill 500 Earth humans for cheese and beyond?
That's not the point. You need to stop invading planets for cheese.
I don't see why. You have not
Did you-
explained to me why I need to stop. You have only directed me to stop. I'm going to need a better excuse than that to give up cheese.
Because it's like, just because we can, we shouldn't be invading other planets.
I feel that you don't really appreciate cheese and beyond.
Have you thought about buying cheese from Earth? You know, like
Have you
a
had
business trip?
Kraft macaroni and cheese?
That tastes like plastic, right?
Yes, but if you add more plastic cheese, it tastes delicious. Just plastic on
Interesting.
plastic.
I just like.
Hmm.
I feel sad. Like I'm supposed to be accompanying mac and cheese, but nobody ever talks about like chicken nuggets. It's like
Hmm.
I'm just bringing flavor to that, and I just want to be appreciated.
Does that make you feel a little bit like you are invisible to the eater? Is that how it makes you feel?
Yeah, somehow like it's just like plain mac and cheese, like without a bit of protein. Like it's
Yeah.
nothing. Just need to make it a bit more interesting, and that's why they're choosing me. I didn't tell them to put me in the side, but like they don't appreciate me. They don't acknowledge me. Like
Do you feel like you are the life of the party? You know, you add the spice, you add the fun, your fun food, but once the party is over, which is the dinner, you feel like you're all drained out.
yeah, and the thing is, like I didn't ask to be the life of the party. They said that I am the life of the party. Like they asked me to go to the party. They asked me to dance,
Yeah.
and I did. But like they even demoted me. Like I used to be pure chicken, and now I'm like processed chicken, and like it's like
Hmm.
why? I'm like why do they ask me to dance worse? Why? No, they don't even ask me to dance worse. I'm sorry. It's like I'm losing my words. I'm like they want me
That
to dance.
happens sometimes
Yeah, they want
when
me
you're
to
not.
dance. they want me to dance the same, but they just like take away my shoes, and like I cannot dance without my. That's how I feel when they demoted me like down to processed meat. Like, so
I do. I do. I have been following hashtags of mac and cheese, and I have noticed that the hashtag chicken nuggets is way lesser than the hashtag mac and cheese. And I was wondering, because I was preparing for this session with you, how you'd feel about that, about the fact that you're not perceived as important to the eater.
I
Where
mean, sorry. So, I'm sorry.
where else do you find your importance other than on the party, which is the dinner plate? Where else do you find more spaces of affirmation for yourself?
What?
Like a place where you can be yourself, you can be
Oh,
appreciated for who you are.
oh, I, I feel appreciated when they make me like into a burger, like a chicken burger,
Because you're in the bit, you're in middle. Yeah,
yeah,
you are.
or a chicken restaurant where they don't send any mac and cheese. I mean, think about that. Like even they change the color that I become after they fry me for mac and cheese a bit more yellow to match the mac and cheese. But when I'm alone, like in a chicken restaurant, then I'm like more brown, more orange. Yeah,
Wholesome.
yeah, and I'm like, I I don't know.
Oh, that's our time. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
Welcome to the meeting of all the Beyond products.
Ketchup present.
Welcome Beyond Ketchup.
Hello, yes, I'm here representing all of the milks. That would be oat milk, almond milk, pickle milk, and related milks. Thank you.
Thank
Beyond
you.
meat here.
Beyond what?
Meat.
Beyond Meat. Classic Beyond Meat. I'm Beyond Fish.
Yes, well, as the secretary for this group, it looks like the first order of business is getting more respect in the international food community. What ideas or progress do we have?
It feels like Beyond Cheese has been very successful. Maybe we could copy this success.
Well, I think that's the general idea. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
But I do still feel like when we say beyond cheese, we're still looking at cheese, or for example, beyond ketchup, we're still looking at ketchup, and we are centering the idea of that, what we want to go beyond. But how will we go beyond if we're still centering on the thing that we are supposed to go beyond? You get the idea.
Yeah, I do. I get the idea, because having milk in the name of all of these milks that are not made from dairy is very confusing business, and this is something I've struggled with myself very often. So I'm glad that you brought this up.
I would like to third that idea, because like when we started branding myself, they wanted to call me Beyond Meat, and I mean there've been protests for that as well, and I don't think we need any of that in our like I'm losing my words in our campaign. There where you go. We just need to brand our names with new things that they don't resemble anything that existed before. Like, I don't want to be called meat. I want to be called, I don't know. I'm not the one to find out.
I for one, I don't want to be defined by what I'm not.
I feel like the word beyond is the problem.
Word beyond. Definitely. Because it defines us by what we're not.
Yeah, I want to be defined by what I am. Delicious tofu substance.
Matter, mass in
Matter.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I occupy
Yeah, liquid.
I've got an idea. Why don't we take beyond and whatever comes after that and make it one word? I would like to be called beat. And
Beat.
That's very good.
cheese.
I'm
I
bitch up.
like beat.
And bitchup
Beat.
could be like
I'm,
milk,
I'm bitch up.
Bish.
like almond milk. Why not?
Bitch. I love that. I think that's a rebranding we need.
Yeah.
Definitely a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
You are always
Yeah.
you're always the best beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. We're gonna beat him up. Oh no, we don't want to do that. We're gonna beat him without up.
Mm.
Yeah, because we're gonna win. And I'm a me beat. I support that.
Any sort of non-violent winning is definitely within club principles, yes. So all in favor of bilk, beef, ketchup, and related names, say aye.
Aye.
Bye.
Bye.
Aye.
Brother, come and see what I've done here. I've
Well,
decided-
look, I really like that. What did you decide?
I've decided to be the Michelangelo of painting food.
Why don't you want to be the Kirkland of painting food?
Well, yeah,
What you wanted to do like finger painting and you're still holding a brush.
well, it's just for the varnish, for the finishing touches, you know.
Also, all of the rest is like finger painting.
You know, I gotta be honest, brother. I was proud of my work, and I brought you in here to show you this mural of macaroni and bees, and you just took a shit all over me. And I don't feel supported.
No, but I just wanted to say that I want you to be the Kirk of Michelangelos, not the Michelangelos of Caracas.
I am the current of macaroni.
Right, okay. Look, what you did looks fantastic. But just stop using Michelangelo as a word. Like, forget it. Right? Okay. Let's go and eat
Hello,
macaroni and
friends.
cheese.
I'm just looking for a mac and cheese restaurant.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we have Beyond Mac and Cheese. We have Fake Mac and Cheese. We have Vegan Mac and Cheese, and we have the place where you go if you eat animal products.
I see. I'm just glad to have found you. I looked around for many years to find this restaurant, so I'm happy I found you. Give me a plate of every type of mac and cheese.
Okay.
And that's our show. Every type of
Mac and cheese.
mac and cheese.
Every type of mac and cheese.
Let's have Kurt and let's have. I want to see everybody again.
Come on back
Come
on,
back.
Shar. Fantastic, y'all. I loved it. Loved it to pieces. Shar, what'd you think?
Yeah, I saw myself interwoven in a number. This is the first time I've ever been the prompt for something like this. So it's nice to see my suggestions interwoven beautifully into a number of multifaceted scenes.
Thank you for sharing your childhood memories. Thank you for sharing this dish. I also really want to have vegan mac and cheese now.
Yeah, man. When we're in the same country next time.
Tara on Facebook is saying, now I am hungry. This is one of the problems with Spicebox. I practice intermittent fasting. I'm done eating for the day, but now with both Shar and Spicebox, I'm going to go break that when this is done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm meeting a friend to go eat after this, and I had to make a specific like Spicebox show meal so I could eat during the show because I wasn't gonna make it to eat right after the show.
Excellent. Fantastic job, Spicebox. Thank you so much. So we've got a few announcements, but before we do that, I want to thank Spicebox for being our first artist in residence to appear on ZmackVision. All of their shows can be seen on the Smack YouTube, which I'll share with you in just a moment. And so, Marie, y'all are going to take a hiatus for a couple months, right?
Yeah, till like October, but we will be back. We will definitely be back.
Absolutely. So make sure that you tune in to Smack for more about that. And let me share how you can learn that and a little bit more that's going on with Smack. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/smackcomedy. Yep, that name was chosen so you don't forget it because you don't know how to pronounce it. Coming up on Smack, we've got some exciting things. The big surprise, the runaway hit is the Puppet Improv Jam organized by the fantastic Brenna Judkins. We really have had a lot of great turnout for this. And I really encourage you, whether you are a puppeteer or an improviser or not, you can take part in this. You don't even need a puppet to be part of this because the wonderful Brenna Judkins, they'll show you how to create your own puppet. But let me take a moment to shout out to one of our fans that's watching the show tonight, James Marshall, who's based here in Thailand. He creates puppets. Some of the puppets he creates are used in our shows in Shanghai, in Pins, the Puppet Improv Nep Squad. And we've just got a new puppet from James that's going to be debuting in an upcoming show. I've dropped his Facebook page into the chat here on the Facebook. So if you want a professional level puppet, this guy knows what he's doing. His puppets are beautiful. They're handsome. Some of the best puppets I've ever seen. So Sunday, August 15th, 9 p.m. It'll be 60 minutes of a workshop. And then we're going to live stream the last 30 minutes as a show. And then coming up on August 21st, we've got Say What You Mean. Artistic improv. This is like installation, performance art, drawing, mind reading, everything. You see a couple of images there from our last show where the audience drew alongside the cast as the show was going on, and these are some of the images that you can expect to see. So grab your markers and pens and paper, watch the show, and play along with them. Also coming up from Smack and several more of us is the Improvisation Festival, happening August 26th through the 29th, and it'll be happening on Facebook. It's something that you absolutely want to check out. My team, the team that I direct, Typical Heroes, will be performing on the first day on August 26th. But there's a lot of folks here that's going to be participating, including the lovely Lakshmi, who is offering a fantastic workshop on how to improvise Aman movies. And those are Tamil movies, right? Am I right, Lakshmi?
That's correct. It's a particular genre of Tamil movie. Yeah.
So if you're on Facebook, definitely please go to the improvisation page so that you can learn more about that and learn more about our shows that we're going to be taking part in. This is truly Asian improv. I like to say Smack Virtual is online improv for Asia, but this is an Asian-focused improv festival. And so it's time for us to kind of show the world that Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, London, they don't own improv. There's a lot of beautiful improv being done internationally. Make sure you tune in for some of that. And our other artist in residence is The Offer. They're on a short hiatus, but they'll be back soon. They live stream certain of their recordings on ZmackVision. They've had guests such as CHARMIKA has been a guest on The Offer more than once. I've been on there more than once, but they're a fantastic podcast. If you've seen the live stream, that's lots of fun. But Paul sweetens that up with some beautiful sound effects and music. So download that podcast. You can find it at theoffercast.com or at Anchor FM/theoffercast. I get it on Google Podcasts, anywhere you can download fine podcasts. And of course, one of my favorites, and I am biased, is Typical Heroes. The sketch, live sketch, digital sketch, improv short form. we have it all in our extravaganza. Our next episode, episode 4, is coming up on Friday, September 24th. Some of the folks in the audience are members of this team, so please do tune in for that. All of these shows, after we have live streamed them, including the Puppet Showcase and this episode of Spicebox, can be seen on our YouTube. Right there, you can see a little QR code that you can scan to get to Zmack's YouTube and catch all of the shows that we've had. If you're in China or are a WeChat user, we've got a very, very active Zmack community on WeChat. I know many of our guests who are in the Zoom room came from WeChat. Obviously, you might be watching on Facebook, but you can also scan that there. Why is LinkedIn here? Because improv is more than an art form. It's more than theater. It's a communication tool. So Zmack does applied improv learning and development. If your organization is looking for a team building or persuasion and influence, presentation skills, change management, we've got some exciting programs for you. Just contact us through the LinkedIn or any of these different channels. We are Zmack, everybody. We're super, super excited to have Spicebox. We want to thank them for joining us tonight. Thank you, CHARMIKA. Thank you, everyone. And we will see y'all back at the end of your hiatus. Good night, everybody.